glam girls, welcome back to another video. So today's video is all about working from home. I really want to get into doing more than just hauls, makeup tutorials, makeup unboxing hauls, try on haul, you know what I mean? Like, I want to step out and really show you guys the design side of me. I stepped into cooking and I'm gonna start doing that again. I consider myself like a lifestyle content creator just because it's more of my style. Especially as I get older, my love of makeup is kind of diminishing, so that's part of this list as well. So this video is going to be about working from home, my top 10 tips, things that I do, things that I wish I did more of, and just overall tips that I think will really help you if you are working from home and you need help because you feel like you're not being productive enough, or if you want to work from home and you want to hear about it more and hear if it's something that you could really do. So I have my list here, and this is actually part of what I'm going to talk about. Let's get into it. This is in no particular order. They're all important. So the first thing I have here is a routine. So what I mean by routine is sleep routine, morning routine, night routine. All those things are your daily routine. Now sometimes, whoa, there's this really pretty bird outside of on my fire escape. It's really pretty. I've never seen it before. That's one thing I love about my office being facing like the window, which is another tip that I didn't put on the list. But if you could find a space where your office can be or your workspace can be by a window, it's the best, unless there's a lot of noise. But for me, it's very quiet where I live. But anyway, so your routine consists of everything. I struggle with this because I go through different cycles. I go through cycles where sometimes I go to sleep early, wake up early, and I'm like being really productive, and then other times I go through cycles where I'm sleeping till 11 because I went to sleep at 2 a.m. And it just depends. Sometimes it really depends like on my hormones or what I've been doing. If I've been working on a big project, so I'm up all night working on it, whether it be a work project or a house project. Sometimes like for a week I'll be in that funk where I'm going to sleep too late, waking up too late. But I always get myself back into waking up earlier. So even if I go to sleep at 2 a.m., I'll force myself, I'll set an alarm for 9, and I'll force myself to start waking up earlier, and then the bird is back. What the flip? Scared the crap out of me though. So I'll set an alarm for myself to wake up earlier. And then after a few days, that maybe the first 2 days I'll be sluggish and tired, but after that it starts to become routine again, and then you start finding yourself going to sleep earlier again. So just try to keep yourself in a routine. If that is waking up at a certain time and meditating before you get your work done, or you know, you wake up, clean up for 20 minutes, do your, like for me, I wake up, brush my teeth obviously, I clean up for a few minutes, whatever mess I left from the night before, if that. Fluff up the pillows, make my bed, go get my coffee, and then I decide from there, what do I want to tackle today? Sometimes the day takes me where it takes me, and I get in a mood where I need to clean, like deep clean, and then I'll say, you know what, I don't have anything that has a deadline, so today I can clean. So I'm not like stuck to my planner, but I will decide after I do my morning routine what I want to tackle. But if I do have something in my planner that really needs to get done, I will try to clean for 20 minutes instead of doing, you know, a deep clean and getting into a project, and then I'll set myself to go and actually get my work done. And then at night, again, have a routine where you might clean up from the mess you made during the day again, and then you have dinner, and then take a bath, and then go to sleep, have some tea or something, you know what I mean? Like tea before sleep, but do something that gets you ready for bed, whether that be turning on a candle and watching the same show every night, something that gets your mind already subconsciously knowing, oh, they put the your mind will say the candle is on, the bath is running, we're getting close to sleep time, and then that will kind of start winding you down and shutting your mind off. Number 2, like I said, set a time to work but be free. So what I mean is, put an alarm on your phone, or if you wake up naturally like I do, know that, okay, if I wake up by 9, by 11 or 12, I want to be in my work. So that means that from the time I wake up to about 11 or 12, that's the time for me to do my morning routine, to get some work, home projects done. So if there's something I want to clean that's not work related, it's just home related, that's those few morning hours right there where I can fix up the living room, clean, vacuum, wash the dishes, cook something special that I'm cooking that night, whatever the plan is. Then I get that done, and then, okay, by 11 or 12 is when I want to start working, and then by 6, 7, 8, whatever your case is, that's when I want to stop. Give yourself a little bit of a time frame that you can work in, so that you have a set routine and you can get things done in that time, and your mind is already programmed. But also, like I said, be free. Number 3, be organized. Make lists and have a plan. So I have a ton of planners. So this is not really a planner, it's just like a list maker. And then I have some worksheets here that I was trying out. This is a new planner system. I was trying it out to see how I feel about it. So I have lists and stuff here with a calendar here. And then I have a ton of planners. So this is the one that I was using when I was planning my wedding. It says bride to be. And this one is more like a journal. Every time I went to a vendor meeting, and for my regular life, I have 2 planners. So I have one that's more like a travel size, and then I have my home planner. And I just kind of like to put all my information in both, even though it's more work, but I like having options so that when I'm traveling or when I'm working outside of the house, I can take this smaller, really thin, cutesy one, but in the house I have my nice big, bulky, bigger planner that has more space and just has more, you know, stuff in it. Your dreams plans, and I loved that it had the beach on it. I thought it was so beautiful. Month, so this is August. You can see I used it very much, and this is a planner from Too Faced's Christmas palette last year. It came with a planner, and I wanted it so bad. So this is best year ever. And then I also love that it has these. How can I outsource my to-do list? And then it has like a notes page. So on this I have a sticker, my goals, blog posts, YouTube videos, my to-do list. Also good for traveling. This was September, so you can see it was crazy because this was the month of my wedding. So I used a lot of stickers, writing. So yeah, just really keeping track just helps me stay organized, and it is a lot of work. You have to designate some time every Sunday night or every Monday morning. So making lists and being organized just really helps you get things done. It gives you a visual representation of what you want to do for the day, gives you a chance to write down your goals, a chance to check things off your list as you go, which gives you a sense of accomplishment. And when you work from home and you're your own boss, or you work from home and there's no one there to keep you accountable, writing a list and checking it off when you do things is a really great way to keep yourself accountable, and also give yourself a pat on the back and make you feel accomplished, because there's no one there to say, hey, good job today, or thank you for getting that done. But when you check it off, it gives you a sense of accomplishment. So definitely writing things down is so great. And it also gives you accountability, because if you don't check it off for the day, you remind yourself the next day, I didn't get this done, I need to do it today. Number 4 is rest when needed. I think this is obvious. Anybody would say this that works from home. Don't drive yourself crazy, and that goes for any job, but especially when you work from home, sometimes there's an added pressure to work harder because you're home and you feel like, I'm not really doing anything, I'm home. So sometimes you work harder and you need to rest. Make sure you eat. I'm the kind of person, I know you're going to be shocked, or I guess maybe, I do forget to eat a lot when I'm working. I forget to take care of myself. I just get into, especially when I'm filming, on my filming days, I will film and film 2 or 3 videos, and I'll keep going because the adrenaline of getting it done helps me to keep going. But then when it's time to step back and, you know, realize what I've done and then maybe edit, now I burn myself out because I worked too much and I didn't, you know, eat lunch in between. So that's one thing that I'm learning now, is to keep track of when I've eaten and when I need to eat. So write that down in your day too. Number 5 is have an office space. This is very important. So obviously I've created an office space for myself in my room. So if you have a vanity in your room or somewhere in your house that you really don't ever use, turn it into an office. That's what I did. I prefer to do my makeup standing up in front of any mirror. I got rid of my vanity desk and I bought an office desk and turned that whole area into my office. Having an office space is so crucial. Even if you don't have the space for a complete office or a separate room, definitely any nook that you can make into an office or a spot where you can sit. So before I used this as my office space, I used to have I used to use my dining room table, and what I would do is take one of the chairs, like you know how you have your dining table and the chairs are on both sides. I would take the chair and put it to the front of the table where we don't have a chair, and I would put my laptop there, put my stuff, my coffee, and make a little office for the day. And because I never sat there except when I worked, and I never put the chair there except when I worked, and I put on my supplies there when I was working, it really made me feel like I had an office space. And so again, even though it wasn't a permanent thing or, you know, something that I left that way when I was done working, I put everything back, but at least when it was time to work, I knew that that was my space, and I could psychologically feel like every time I was going in there, my brain was turned on that it was time to work. Number 6 is get outside. Work outside once in a while, change your scenery. So I'm the kind of person that I love being home. I love my home. I think it's beautiful. I'm comfortable here. It's quiet. It's beautiful. Why should I go anywhere else? It's not gonna be this beautiful. My home is beautiful. It's aesthetically pleasing. I really enjoy being here. So sometimes it's very easy when you work from home to become a hermit and stay home all the time. And work from home means you're working from home, but sometimes you need to work outside. Go to Starbucks, go to Panera, go to the library. If you live near a park where there's just, you know, a bench. Sometimes in New York we have like those little parks that are in between the middle of the city, you know, a library, or sometimes some colleges have like open spaces where you can go. Or if you still have your ID from your college, try to go to your old college and work there, because obviously that sense of everyone around you being studious is going to push you to work. And sometimes you need a change of scenery. It happens to me. I go stir crazy every like 2 months. Once in a while I'll be like, I need to get out of the house today. If I don't, I won't work. And I go to Starbucks, because sitting there for 3 hours straight in Starbucks, I get my work done. Number 7 goes into this as well. Don't stay home all the time. So again, this is not outside of working outside, this is in general. Sometimes when you work from home, you become lazy, and it's easy to stay home very often and not go out as much because you get so comfortable being home all the time. And I struggle with that personally. So maybe you're that kind of person too. Other people, I feel like the more they're home, the more they want to go out. Me, it's the opposite. The more I'm home, the less I want to go out. And that's not really good either, because then you become a hermit and you get social anxiety, and it can just really turn into a problem if you let yourself get like that. So definitely don't stay home all the time. Have date nights, have girls' nights, get out of the house, go shopping, you know, do things that make you happy, even if it's just running to the grocery store, running to Target, you know, doing little projects in the house that require you going out, going to the park, whatever it is you can do every day or every couple days. Because for me, you know, my husband, when he gets home from work, he's tired because he was out all day. So then he wants to stay home all day, but I'm tired because I was here all day and I want to go out. So sometimes that's a little bit of an issue for us, where I have to be like, babe, please, like, I want to go, I need to go outside, like, let's go somewhere. Because if not, I'll be home all the time, and that's not healthy either. You have to get out, see other people, do things, live a regular life, go to the movies. Just make sure that you're continuing your regular life. If you have kids, obviously that's easier, but if you don't have kids, it can be really easy to just be home all the time, and it's not healthy. Number 8 is get dressed and get ready. So this is really, really important. As you can see right now, obviously I'm filming, so I did get ready. But on the days where I don't film, the moment I get up, I do my morning routine in my pajamas still, because I'm still waking up. I brush my teeth, do my coffee, all that kind of stuff in my pajamas. But when I come into my room, I go into the drawer over there where I have I put my pajamas back, and I go into my dresser, and I get like my home / casual outside clothes. So this could be like a nice pair of sweatpants and a nice top, or a nice t-shirt and some shorts. Whatever the case is, I don't put shoes on in my house. I just wear like sandals or whatever. But don't wear slippers. Try to wear clothing that if you had to, let's say, run to Target right now, you could leave the house in what you're wearing. Kind of that look. Even if you're wearing like pajama pants at the bottom, but you're wearing a nice top on top, if that works for you. And then, you know, do your hair. Like I try to just put my hair in a nice ponytail if I'm home. And then I like to do some skincare, some lip balm. Some people will do makeup. I don't do makeup because I have sensitive skin. I have acne prone skin. So I try to leave my skin without makeup as much as possible. But if you can, do a quick little tinted moisturizer and a lipstick and mascara. And it will make such a difference, and it also helps condition yourself to be ready for work and not just, I'm in my pajamas, I'm home, I'm gonna work from bed. It's just not a healthy way to get things done at home. Number 9 is choose days that you're working on your home projects and the days that you're working on work projects. So it can be really easy for those two things to get muddled a lot. And I struggle with that because sometimes I'll be in the middle of work and I'll think, oh God, the kitchen's dirty right now. Let me go wash the dishes. Or, oh God, this drawer needs organizing. Let me do that. Or, oh God, my closet needs to be reorganized. Let me do that in the middle of work because I'm still home. So you have to choose, and this is again setting your intention when you wake up after your morning routine. Setting the intention, okay, what am I going to get done today? My closet is really a mess. I can't focus on work if my closet is a mess and I don't have any projects that are really due right now. So today I'm going to work on that project. I find that by giving myself the leeway on a daily basis to decide what projects I'm going to tackle really helps me, because sometimes if my house is a mess, I can't get work done. It doesn't, my brain doesn't function like that, because my anxiety of knowing that the house is a mess keeps me from being able to focus on work. So if my place is a mess, I say, okay, today I'm going to clean, tomorrow I'm going to work, tomorrow I'm going to film, tomorrow I'm going to edit. Or I'll say, okay, today I'm going to clean, then tonight I'm going to edit so that tomorrow I have a video to post. Or whatever the case is. So definitely set days aside when you're planning your week. Say, okay, Monday I'm gonna clean and reorganize my closet. Tuesday I'm gonna work all day. Wednesday I'm gonna work all day. Thursday I'm gonna work and then do some home projects. Then Friday maybe is my relax day, or whatever the case is, depending on what your work is. If you have work that's given to you every day by someone else, or if it's work that you make for yourself because you're a content creator, or whatever the case is, definitely separate those days so that they're not overlapping and you're not losing the boundaries between home projects and work projects. Number 10 is to set goals. Set a goal for yourself, because if you don't set a goal for yourself, who's going to? You're the one that's making your schedule. You're the one that's making your work. So you have to set goals. If your goal this week, all right, today, this week I want to get up 2 blog posts, 2 YouTube videos, and I want to clean out my closet, right? That could be 2 weeks worth of work, or it could be 1 depending on the time you have and things like that. What you can do is sit down, plug in what you want to do, and figure it out from there, and then stick to that. And then whatever you don't accomplish that week, because things happen in life, you plug into your next week. And that's kind of how you keep yourself on a track, on a system, where you don't get bored and you don't feel like you have no work to do. Okay guys, so I know that was a chatty, lengthy video, but I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope it helps you if you are planning on working from home, or you do work from home and you need some tips, or you're just interested. Hope this was helpful to you guys. Let me know if you want me to do a video showing you like my working from home routine, where I kind of wake up with you and show you what I do throughout the day and just how I get my work done throughout the day and what I'm doing. So let me know if you guys want to see that with a comment and a like, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to stay glam, and I love you. Bye.